I'm saying he came down to the Bing and he only was there waiting to go back up north. So when he came, he only came and he wasn't there that long.
So you're telling me KK was only in 1B for 30 days?
Yeah, that's it. He only was there for like 30 days. He wasn't there no longer than that. He didn't live with us. KK wasn't one of a original 1B member. He wasn't on the gallery living with me, G Money, Wayno, Magoo, Audi, who else? Duke Mafia. You know, he wasn't living on the gallery with us that long. He came for a minute, you know what I'm saying, which was some little 30 days, and then he was gone.
Is that where you met killerkev?
Yeah, and that's the last time I saw him.
What year was that?
That was 1995.
So you didn't get back in touch with him until recently?
Yeah, to the queensflip show.
So I've heard a lot from CK and KK that you have put in a lot of work. I never heard you say that about them. Why is that?
Because they look, CK, what you gonna say? How many people can say they got cut by CK? How many people can say they got stabbed by CK? How many? You know, you're not gonna find two if you find one. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't his thing. His thing wasn't cutting and stabbing dudes. He got by because he was a master of deception. CK would be the type of dude that he'll start a war in another block and chill in his block and then act like he don't know what happened. That was the type of dude CK was. You know what I'm saying? If he want to play part in something, he want to play the littlest part so that when it blows up, he doesn't, you know, catch any wrath for it. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like he was putting in major work. You know what I'm saying? He's a person who would defend himself. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to say that he was putting in major work. You know, KK, same thing. KK, like, for example, I don't know anybody KK done cut. You know what I'm saying? And I know of dudes that he has cut. You know what I'm saying? Because people done told me that they was there. And they even told me, they was like, yeah, it was like, you know, something like about this big, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Not no major joint. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never poked nothing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he was getting the credibility that he would assume people will give him after he gets a couple of people to accreditate the things that he says. You know what I'm saying? Like me, when people speak about me, for example, when Pimp was on the podcast with So Bossly Dude, you know what I'm saying? When he was on his podcast, you know what I mean? I haven't seen Pimp in a while either. But you see how he came out automatically when he talk about climbing over the fences and all that, climbing the gate in the Bing and all that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. These things come spontaneous because these are things that people can say, yo, we was living amongst that. Like Pimp, even though Pimp was upstairs in 4 Southwest, you know what I'm saying, Pimp still had to come out to the yard. We still had windows that faced the yard, so we know when he had to go out there and he had to put that work in which he was. He was out there putting that work in. And then Pimp knew about the stuff we was doing because we were making blockbusters downstairs. We was just shutting everything down, you know what I'm saying? Dudes was leaving out of there looking crazy, in stretchers, all types of, you know, 1 South was the people that was in 1B. You see what I'm saying? So basically, you know, throughout the years, what it was is like those classifications dropped as they started going into mediums. So they got out of the picture for a little while because of going into mediums and stuff like that. If you're in the max and you putting it in, and every max that you go, you letting it go, right? Mm-hmm. They're not going to drop your classification. Your classification is still going to be high. It's going to be too high for you to be reclassified as medium status. You know what I'm saying? Because it's no longer about the time